Kids were being too loud next door, so I ruined their lives and told them Santa died. I live in a building built in the late 1800s, that was partitioned into 3 apartments decades ago. There is literally no insulation between the apartments, and my living room has a shared wall with the living room of the neighbor. Every weekend they used to have some small kids over, sounds like their nieces and nephews, definitely under 10. The kids would spend the day running back and forth and hollering, which I get that kids do that. I have 3. I ignored it for over 2 years. But the last few times they came over, the aunt didn't sound like she was watching them. Instead, her boyfriend, who was barely 30 years old, was definitely there. I would hear him yelling with the kids and engaging them in video games and clapping his hands loudly and hollering at the top of his lungs things like "Yo, go, go, go." Alright. Never heard him ever try to tell them to use inside voices, or not to chase their poor cat around, who I heard scattering paws on the kitchen floor often enough with their footsteps pounding behind it. Never heard him explain to them that other people live here too. No courtesy whatsoever at any point. No attempts to teach them manners, nothing. So one day, after literal years of this stuff, I had enough. I was sitting by the shared wall while they were on the other side, as I could hear clearly by their conversations and yelling and screaming. When the little girl screamed at the top of her lungs again, a high-pitched shriek, and the guy next door hollered along with her loudly. It happened without me even planning it. I just loudly pretended to get a phone call and said hello. Yes, that's me. What? No. 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 At this point it got quiet over there. Oh my God, Santa is dead? What happened? Well, within 60 seconds flat I heard their door open and slam shut, and a bunch of feet tromp down the stairs, and the door at the bottom of the steps slam shut. I guess for some reason the guy felt the need to get the kids out of there. I've heard them back a couple of times since, but there were a couple of months of quiet. The most recent times they've come and gone pretty quickly. It always sounds like they get dropped off and then the parents leave and then the babysitters take the kids out of here. I'm sure the parents weren't too happy with the babysitters when the kids came home upset and asking questions about Santa dying, which is great because the babysitters needed a talking to about how to babysit properly. And the parents needed to know that the people they keep leaving their kids with are incapable of keeping strangers from influencing their children. Kids are gullible. I'm sure their parents told them that the crazy lady was just crazy, and they surely believe in Santa still, if they ever did. I don't feel bad about that at all.